What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. dj.lostax here, and today what we're going to be doing is a little bit of preventative maintenance on my MacBook Pro. That's coming up next. First things first, if you guys are new around here, please go down, click that subscribe button. What we do on this channel is DJ gig logs, product reviews, tips like today's video, and some weekend adventures. So if any of that sounds even the slightest bit interesting to you, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Click that like button if you like what you see today as well. Let's get right into it. What we're going to be doing today is cleaning the fans out in my MacBook Pro. Now, I like to try to do this every couple of years, just as a preventative maintenance type thing. One thing that I will notice is my computer will start running a little hotter, and when that happens, I know, okay, it's probably time to clean out my fans. If you have pets, pet hair, things like that, I do a lot of outdoor venues, so the dust and things like that just really collects in the fan, especially in the summer months when your fans turn on and start running because your computer is getting hot. So what we're going to need today is your computer, whether it be a MacBook Pro or your regular PC. I've got a can of compressed air here, some paper towel, a couple of toothpicks, a handful of Q-tips, and this is just some screen cleaner. I don't know if it's actually any different than Windex, but I mean, it says it's for screen, so I use it on my computer screen, and then I wipe down just the body of my MacBook Pro with it. Just kind of gets rid of fingerprints and any oils from the skin that have built up on there. But spray your computer down with this, wipe it off. Don't overspray it though, because liquids are not good for your computer no matter what. And I also have the screwdriver that it takes to remove the screws in the bottom of a MacBook, because of course they don't use normal screws. So this has got a special tip that fits these screws perfectly. You can find that thing on Amazon. I'll leave a link to it down in the description. It was only about $3. I will say that they're pretty cheaply made, so that's actually the second one that I've had to buy. They do strip out eventually if you try to snug your screws up a little too tight. But let's jump right into it. Alright, so first off, what we're going to do here is remove all the screws from the bottom. There are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 screws in the bottom here. Once you get those screws out of the bottom, you just pry gently by where the fans are to remove the back panel. So just set that off to the side. You can clean that off later with some paper towel and some of the screen cleaner that I had. Next, I'm just going to take some Q-tips. I'm going to go around all the in ports, which is one on each side of the computer. That's where the fans suck the air in, and the air then goes into the fans and blows it out the back there. So right now what I'm doing is I'm using a toothpick to kind of loosen that dust up in there, and then I'm going to hit it with some condensed air here in a second to kind of just blow it all out. But I use the Q-tips to get as much of the loose dust out of the way as possible. That way you're not blowing dust all over the place when you hit it with the condensed air. Alright, now you can see I'm wiping down the back panel here. This whole process, obviously, it's sped up quite a bit, but it didn't take me long at all. And that's your finished product. It's pretty much a brand new, cleaned out MacBook Pro, and you will be super amazed with how much faster your computer runs. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put these screws back in. And now, like I said, be very careful putting these back in, because this screwdriver is not the highest of quality there, and you will end up stripping the head of it if you try to tighten your screws too tight. That might also be a preventative thing to keep you from over tightening the screws in the back of your MacBook as well. Now you can see here how much dust I got out of that. I mean, that's after just 2 years. Imagine if you've never cleaned out your computer. Gross. And that right there, guys, is how I clean out my MacBook Pro. Once you get your screws back in, wipe it down with your paper towel and your screen cleaner. And also, if you guys were wondering how I track the temperature of my MacBook, I use this app. It's called Intel Power Gadget. You can download it for free from the App Store on your MacBook. And basically what that does is it tracks battery usage, all sorts of different stuff, but mainly I just use it to track temperature. My computer typically, on a fresh restart, will run at about 50 to 55 degrees Celsius. When I'm running something like Serato DJ or even Final Cut Pro, I will get up into the 60s. But I'll notice when my fans start to get clogged up, my computer starts to run a little hotter. Like right before I took it apart today, I checked it, and just idling, searching Google and things like that, it was running in the 70s, which is a lot hotter than it should be. With Final Cut running, it was running into like the 90 degrees Celsius range, which is just way too hot. Should never be running that hot. So I knew that it definitely needed to be cleaned out, and I had kind of procrastinated and hadn't done it in a while. Well, I think that is all I have for today. As always, if you guys are new around here, please subscribe, please click that like button, and please click that notification bell so you can get notifications on my upcoming videos. We are about to break 1,000 subscribers, which means I'm going to be giving away a pair of Pioneer headphones. Please click that notification bell so you can get the notification on that video so you can be part of the giveaway. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.